fractals induced by interdimensional buffer memory. Each distortion of our senses, for example, visual fog, is a passage to parallel worlds reciprocal to our parallel world, which they constantly encounter on multiple layers and interdimensional mappings, and/or morphologies or topological structures. For example, fractals, which I would call hybrid metamorphic fractals, archaeology of artifacts made up of unconscious archetypes in our earthly, parallel world existing in our SPYCHE, under invisible parallel life forms. They are universal and unconscious models of metamorphic hybrid behavior that can influence the human psyche and their earthly biological states. The basic shapes, circle, rectangle induced in a parallel passage, can create new, multi-complex existential, metamorphic hybrid existences. These are more complex forms that can transform, give life, or create new forms existing in our parallel universe. Forms of life and/or technologies move through portals or associations with waves of parallel frequencies and forms, entering the fractals and between parallel and interdimensional worlds. Hybrid fractals, metamorphs, parallelism of memory, timeless and interdimensional buffer fractals. Hybrids metamorphs et morphologiques interparallèles INDUCED de la Mémoire. Tampon intemporelle et interdimensional. Chacun des distorsions. De number sens exemple brouillard visual. Sont des passages et des mondes. Parallels réciproques à notre monde. Parallels tuels cotoentien. Permanence sur de multiples couches et cartographie interdimensional. Et OU de morphologies. OU de structures topologiques. Exemple des fractal QJ nomere fractal hybrid métamorphes. Les formes de base circle, rectangle, etc. qui sont induites dans un passage. Parallels. Peuvent créer de nouvelles existences multi-complexes existentials métamorphes. Hybrid. Ce sont des formes plus complexes qui peuvent se transformer dans via OU créer nouvelles formes existentes dans notre univers parallèles. Formes devisées et OU de technology se déplacent par des portails OU. Associations at desons des frequencies et forms. Parallels enters les fractales et entres les mondes parallels et interdimensional. Fractals hybrids metamorphs. Parallelism de la mémoire tampon intemporelle et interdimensional. Messenger observateur hybrid extraterrestre detection m.clap. Fractals multiverse hybrid metamorph. Hybrid metamorphic fractals and interparallel. Morphological induced by timeless. Interdimensional buffer memory. Hybrid metamorphic fractals interparallel. Morphological fractal induced by interdimensional buffer memory. Each distortion of our senses, for example, visual fog. Messenger observateur hybrid extraterrestre m.clap Buznica Marek. 5 June 2026 08:35.